The graph of the polynomial equation y equals x cubed minus 5x minus 1 is shown below. Use only the graph to estimate the value of the polynomial when x equals negative 1, x equals negative 0.5, x equals 0.5, x equals 1, and x equals 1.1. Let's take a look at the graph. Now first we're asked to find the value of y when x is negative 1. We will locate negative 1 on the x-axis, right here. We'll move up to the graph and then across to the y-axis to see where we are on the y-axis. And we are at 3. So when x is negative 1, we see that y is equal to 3. Next, we're asked to find the value of y when x is negative 0.5. We will go to negative 0.5 on the x-axis and go up to the graph, which is right here, and then go across to the y-axis, and we see that we're at about 1.5 on the y-axis. So we would say when x is negative 0.5, we would estimate that y is about 1.5. Next, we're asked to find the value of y when x is 0.5. So we'll go back to the x-axis, locate 0.5, go down to the graph, and then go across to the y-axis. Let me see if I can, trying to go down as straight as I can. It looks like we're at about negative 3.5 on the y-axis. So we would say when x is 0.5, y is negative 3.5. We also want to find the value of y when x is 1. We'll go to 1 on the x-axis and go down to the graph. And we see at that point we're across from negative 5 on the y-axis. So when x is 1, y is equal to negative 5. And finally, we're asked to find the value of y when x is 1.1. And this is going to be a fairly rough estimate. 1.1 is about here. We go straight down to the graph, which is this point, and across to the y-axis, and we're a little below 5, so we'll just estimate that that's about 5 1/4 or 5.25. So when x is 1.1, we'll say that y is equal to negative 5.25.